Hello again, everyone. How's it going? Happy Friday. Time for more Lego building. We are working on the Arachnoid base. And howdy, everyone who has come in. Calidor, working on Trinsic. What a pain to build. Still being fun. I can imagine that does require a little bit for the walls, doesn't it? And Lord Canis watching some Space Mutiny before the stream. Always a good choice. Always a good choice. Alright, so, well, I mean, it's not done yet. So we have this little control mechanism in the front. We haven't put on the sides. We got this little prison here in the back. And then, of course, there are the minifigs. Here, they can go keep horse company over here. No, sir, lady, excuse me, lady. There we go. Put the minifigs up here. That guy with his coffee, and it had this little flying cloud vehicle thing. Alright, so we are working on bag number 6. Yeah, horse is here. Horse is always here. That's the last thing you need. The horse gets a hold of a magic staff. Horse has no need for your magic staves. Horse has more powerful magic inside of him. Or her, really. Horse's gender transcends what we know, so. Alright, it's nice to get these disc pieces. So they're 3 thick, which means that 2 of that is slope, and there's enough for a middle one to be made, but I don't know that they've actually made a middle one. Which, if not, is a big disappointment. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we dumped out the bags. We did not dump it out properly, though. So it wanted us to rip it open from the bottom and dump it out, but no, we didn't do that. Alright, so we got big pieces. Let's move them to the side. We can grab them as needed. There we go. Some large plates. Again, move them to the side. Grab them as needed. Okay. Alright, we got another minifig to build. Give him a bit of a smirk rather than his frightened expression. And minifig legs. Where are you? There you are. There we go. He's got his Hawaiian shirt or something like that. Okay, let's see. Next up. Alright, black 2x6, and then the 2x4s with cross axle holes in them. And then we use some of these large round end plates. Corner bricks on the corner, of course. Corner of the 2x4s, at least. Alright, and then a long lavender brick. And am I doing 2 of these? Yes, I am. Alright. Makes sense. Long lavender brick. Okay, and then we get the large disc pieces. There we go. And there we go. So how is everyone doing today? So you can make a nice round roof for a building. It's pretty neat. Alright, let's see. Okay, on the end, we get the 2x6 with rounded ends. Let's just go ahead and put these both right here. Is there... Yep, there is a second one. As there should. Then, not black, we get the lavender or lilac or whatever. The light purple, we'll go with that. Alright, and then the 4x4s on top. Make sure those are pushed down tight. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then the hinges, which we do not have tops for these. You can put them together like this to get a hinge like that. But the old style, there was an old style of alligator hinge that was like this, but it was all integrated. I don't know that they make those anymore at all, which is kind of a shame if not. 1x2 brick, 1x2 brick, and then the grill slopes. No, this is unhinged. It hasn't been hinged yet. Not me. I question your ability to understand things sometimes, Dracophile. Okay. Next up, we use the smaller ones. There would be stickers that go on them, but I am not putting the stickers on, of course, because I don't care. Because if I ever wanted to use these for something else, I'd have to take the stickers off. So why put them on in the first place? Okay, there we go, and 2x4s right there, and then get the 4x4 quarter cylinders. Alright. There we go. Alright, what's next? Alright, let me flip these around so I get this on the right way. Lime green. Go in there, and go in there. Howdy, Rex581, how's it going? Okay, lime green 1x2s and quarter cylinder tiles. Get these on there. So I will be going on vacation next week. I've got some new equipment, like a new video card, new capture card, so that I can get Switch gameplay recorded, maybe streamed as well. But that's going to require upgrades on my machines, so just as an FYI, there may be a disruption in video content in a bit, depending on how all of the upgrade process goes. There's a possibility that I will need a new motherboard as well, so that would be a big holdup. If everything goes well, then there should be no disruptions in video content, but if so, then in about a week, when Breath of Fire 4 and Overboard wrap up, then we might have a disruption. Just so you guys are aware. A lot of Technic pins getting pushed in here. There we go. Okay, and then the Technic Beams, slide those on. There we go. Get the 3L beams on. There we go. Let's go ahead and get these on first. There we go. There we go. And an extra 1x1 quarter cylinder tile. How long after Tactics Ogre comes out before an LP? I would probably stream that because I already did a Let's Play of the original. Okay. Alright, so we've got I've got 3 and 3 here, 3 and 3 there, so that's gonna fit right in there. Kind of surprised that they didn't make that very clear, but I guess this is for older kids who they figure can tell exactly where these go in. It does look pretty good, and it looks more faithful to the original gameplay than the PSP version. Which the PSP version is fine, but one of the things that one of the reasons why I haven't done that one yet, which I probably will eventually, is because it makes some pretty big gameplay changes. Alright. Bag number 7 time. 11 days until Spelljammer. Or just 1 day. Oh, wait, you're not talking about my my campaign. Yeah, I heard that Europe got it had it delayed by a month, which sucks for them. Oh no, it is faithful. It's like a they're definitely just like updating graphics and translation and stuff like that from what I saw. Okay, first thing that we want to do, move the large pieces to the side. Whatever. There we go. Alright, I got those. We got these large curved pieces with click hinges on the back. Typically used for like cockpit windscreens. Go ahead and put those up there. Oh, there's another bag in there that I missed. Yeah, so it's not a remake. It's definitely not a remake. The PSP one is a remake. Okay, first thing we want is the Octagonal Bar, and we want purple 2x2 cylinder, purple 2x2 cylinder tile with one stud on top, and a trans neon green 2x2 radar dish. Okay, a trans red 1x1 cylinder plate. And 1x1 tile with top clip. Where are you? Should be in this batch here. It's dark gray. I was looking for black. There it is. That's why I was not seeing it. Okay, and then on the rear, dark gray 1x1 cylinder plate with a hole, trans neon green minifig head. Howdy, Title Rabbit, how's it going? You played one ogre game on GBA. Yeah, I own that one as well. It's not bad. It's decent, but it's not by the same team, and you have to rush the game to get the good ending. So that's one reason why I haven't played it. I think when it comes time to play it, I'll probably have to do 2 parallel playthroughs, one that's rushed and one that isn't. Alright, so we got lime green horns, and we got these rods with clips here. We'll be making some little leggies for it. It's not a true spider, it only has 6 legs. It's going. That's good, I guess. Better than it not going, right? There we go. Pointing out its disability. It's not a spider. It's an insect. I mean, it's still an arthropod. If I was going to point out its disability, I'd point out that its butt is glowing, and that's probably not healthy. I mean, don't look at me. Wonder if it gives good huggles like the Minecraft spider from earlier? I guess we could find out. Alright, let's see. This guy. Sir, do you like spider huggles? There we go. Aw, look, and they're even kissing. Aww. Yeah, he seems to give good huggles. So it's a frightening bug. Okay. Next up, on the rear here, we got the trapdoor piece and a 2x2 cylinder with a single stud. There we go. Also, hi, horse. Horse acknowledges your presence. Get that clipped on. And that just folds up there, apparently. Okay, black and then lime green 2x6s. And the light purple domes. Alright, some pieces that would get stickers, but I'm not putting them on the inverted tiles. You're trying to stay on its good side. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that, Tattle Rabbit. Horse knows who has been good, who's been naughty, and who's been nice. Horse is kind of like Santa, but not quite. Also, am I making 2 of these? Yes, I am. All right. All right, so that's 1. Just give Horse some carrots. Horse can't be bribed, though. He knows the tricks you're trying to pull. You will have none of that. What if you haven't been nice? What happens then? Asking for a friend. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on in what way you haven't been nice. You know? Did you accidentally run someone off the road? Okay, you know, horse may have a problem with that. You know, teasing loved ones incessantly. Pretty sure Horse is okay with that. Right, Horse? Yeah, Horse is okay with that. That's why my sister's on his good side. All right, let's go ahead and flip these over. Okay, and 2x4s and 2 4x4s on top. Carrots are bad for rabbits. Apparently they're too sugary. I think that's probably if you only feed them carrots. And one thing that they're definitely good at eating is like the carrot tops with the greens, and other kind of like, you know, leftover greens and stuff that you have. Bugs was pretty hyper. I mean, like most animals, a well-balanced diet is a good thing. Alright, next up, these smaller discs that are not getting stickers put on. By 4 quarter cylinder plates there. And flipping these around so that I can get these on the right way. in there. Okay, and lime green 1x2s, and then the quarter cylinder tiles. There we go, and there we go. Howdy, Isovan, how's it going? No, you haven't missed minifigs. I almost never do minifigs this early anyway. I have a feeling that we're going to finish this model pretty quickly, though. Like, we're on bag 7, and there's only 9 bags. Yeah, I like to do it midstream. So around 9 Eastern time. Alright, let's see. We do not appear to be building 2 of these. Yeah, I do not see 2. Alright, lime green 1x4. That would get a sticker that I'm not putting on. Lime green 1x2, and another one of these 2x2s with side studs. Getting this build done quickly, indeed. Yeah, it's not very complex, for one thing. And I am pretty quick at building Lego. Alright. 2x4, and the 1x4 with click hinges. One by 2, and another tile with angled ends with a sticker that I'm not going to put on. And that goes right on there. Okay. Flip this over, and... Okay, looks like it goes... Hello? Right there, alright. So it's basically the edge and the tile are flush, but because this tile doesn't come all the way up, it won't be flush right there. All right, then we put a pair of the gratings. You can either use these as short ladders, or they can actually go into window frames and be bars. Alright, then we can put these on. There we go. That makes a pretty good angle there. That's pretty nice. I would definitely want to cover this up in some way, because the having the click hinge visible kind of sucks, but... Okay, no, it did want me to build 2 of these. Alright, so let's go back there. Oh, I guess it would have said 2 on there if it needed 2 in the sub-assembly that we're building 2 of. Makes sense. Alright, another 2x4, and then get the click hinge bases on. There we go. Okay, and once again, there we go. Get the gratings or ladders on, and then get the click hinge parts on. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we take one, and we fit it in to the hinge right there, and then push these in to lock it in place. There we go. And then we do the same thing with the other side. There we go. All right. So there's a nice big round abdomen here for the Arachnoid spider base. And these can just swing open. They're pretty flush up there, which is pretty nice. Pretty flush down here as well. And what do we do? All right, put in 1x2s in each of these places, so that these can't come out. And then on the other side, do the same thing. I mean, it is a spider butt. Oop, that grill tile is not down all the way. There we go. There we go. And then we put in some 1x1 tile slopes, so that we get a nice even color on that. Flip around to the other side, do the same thing over here. I feel you opening. Get closed. There we go. And there we go. All right. All right. Okay, and it's doing the same thing on the other side. Okay. Then open it up, and that isn't the part that limits how much it can open. Right now, it's these 1x2s with single studs that are doing that. Okay, and then, not that I'm putting the stickers on again, but we get these 2x3 tiles with clips. There we go. Okay. 2 and 2, and then on this side, the 1x2 to 2x2 bracket Oh, actually it wants us to make two of them, both of them. All right. And purple grill tiles there. Okay, where exactly are these going? These are going one stud away from the edge. On each of those. All right. There we go. And there we go. All right, so nope, that was, there we go. Let's get that on there tightly. Those are both solidly clipped on now. And we put a wrench on this side. And a fire extinguisher, a classic fire extinguisher. A red tap on top of a 1x1. Classic fire extinguisher. They're not always red, though. And we put that on the other side. So, you know, like, the Spider Queen may be evil, but, you know, she understands the need for fire safety in her mobile spider base. She's evil, but she's not stupid. Okay. Next up. Alright, so we get the clear one. Clear minifig head. And we're just making 3 of these, okay. And put the little spider 1x1 cylinder thing on there. Get the purple one on, trans purple. So it's a 1x1 cylinder tile with a little spider symbol on it. If you want to focus camera. Camera. There we go. It's a little spider decoration on there. Not even the Spider Queen wants to take on OSHA. Exactly. You know? Like I said, evil, not stupid. Alright, so we got one with trans purple. This is a lovely shade. And we got trans red. Clear. And, of course, the spider bot has trans neon green. And this one goes on over here. Let's see, the red one goes on over here. And the purple one goes on up here. Alright. So we got canisters or whatever for the little spider bot thingy. Alright, next up. Close it up. Turn it around. Howdy, Bats. That's okay. I understand. How are you doing tonight? Happy Friday. Get the Technic axles pushed in here. And I think that is it for that step. Hanging in there as usual. Well, that's good. I mean, if you weren't hanging, I'd question your batness. Aw, Title Rabbit gifting a sub. Well, thank you very much. There you go. You got the you got your sub back. All right, so that is it. We have an extra green, lime green tooth horn piece. Get an extra 1x1 cylinder tile with spider symbol. 1x1 cylinder plate with a hole in dark gray. 1x1 cylinder plate in trans red. A bar with a clip. And a red tap. Put those away. Alright, so we need most of the pieces from this. There we go. Flexible tubes we'll set aside because we don't need them yet. But we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All 12 of what are basically helicopter blades. Helicopter propeller blades. And bag number 8. We've only done 3, like doing bits more. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the bits there. I appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Alright, a lot of Technic pieces in this, in these bags. Alright, so let's see. 4 of those, huh? Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they're 2L Technic Beams, but one is an axle hole, one is a pin. Let's get the friction pins in there, the black friction pins. There we go, and there we go. It's a good idea if you're sorting out Lego to put the friction pins and the regular pins in separate containers. Zerfall gave you a copy of Cook Serve Delicious 3, and you have yet to get to playing it. Well, there's always the weekend. All right, get the pin connectors on here. And then half pins. Followed by lime green 1x1 and a 1x1 cylinder tile. There we go. Half pin, 1x1 cylinder plate with hole, and tile. There we go. And of course, we're going to have an extra one of at least... We may have... Yeah, we already got an extra one of these in a different step, so there we go. Alright, so we got all 4 of those, and they go on just like this. Basically acting as spacers. I'm not sure why they didn't just do something else, but that's fine. Does what they're supposed to. There we go. Alright, next up. So we need 6 of these next parts. Alright. It feels a little softer, this plastic, but it might just be the feel and the size, the shape of it, but it's got a Technic cross axle here. I have no idea what else this has been used in. And then the right angle connector. Right angle connector. Right angle connector. right angle connector, right angle connector, and right angle connector. There we go. And then yellow 3L axles. Get these in each one. So it's always a choice of whether you build these individually one at a time, or you build them in series like I'm doing now. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, sometimes it makes it easier, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Get the beams with axle holes and slide these on here. Lots more half pins. So because there are so many of this section, like if there's just two, sometimes I'll do it like serially. But when there's this many, it is probably nice to just do it in parallel. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? Okay, so next up we need 2 of these and a red 2L axle. Ald's doing real, more license-friendly themes now. This is Lego's own creation. The Monkie Kid line is their own thing. There may be a TV show attached to it. I don't know. But as far as I know, they created it. As I've mentioned a few times, to try and tap into the Asian market, especially China. Okay, let's see. Do that, and yeah, right there. There we go. More half pins all over the place. I imagine that these are going to hold on the propeller blade pieces. License friendly mean like Chima Nexco that I guess I mean, if that's what you mean, then yes. I mean, it's not licensed in any way as far as I know, so. All right, there we go. Okay, so then we want to take the trans neon green 4L antennas. As you say that, you were just thinking about how funny it is that the Ninjago Lego sets were released, the series and seasons associated with those sets started coming out soon after. Well, I believe Lego, I don't know if those were intended to try and break into the Asian market, so much as just kind of appeal to, you know, the fan base of, like, Naruto and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, those are, again, one of LEGO's own creations that is doing well. They don't always. Jack Stone. We don't talk about Jack Stone. Less generic enough to drape your own world story. Oh, okay. So something that has its own internal story. Got it. All right. Okay, then we are getting more right angle connectors, and that is a 7, right? Let's see. Yeah. 7 long axle here. It doesn't quite hold true anymore, but there was a point when, like the very early, the earliest Technic sets only had axles in even increments, 2, 4, 8, 10, 12. Then they brought out a 3, and I think that was around the time when they made the 2L axle have notches on it, so it was easier to remove. And you can actually use it as a part of a pulley. Although I don't think it's as good as using a half bushing. Then they started coming out with 5, 7, maybe 9. I'm actually not sure if they have 9s. They probably do, and I think they have 11s as well. And they tend to be light gray. It's a little bit more, like they'll be a little bit less strict with that these days. Generally with sets that have specific colors and stuff like that. There we go. Get that on. Another half pin, another antenna. Getting a lot of these neon green antennas, which is kind of nice. I'm not sure that there were that many of them made back in the day with... oh. Actually need to get one of the antennas on there. Back when the color first debuted. Have I heard of the hidden side theme? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Go. There we go. Okay, so we got all of those. Okay, and I am pretty sure that we need to... Alright, so I need 6 of these with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think I got many of those, if any. I think that was at a point when I wasn't buying too much. I did want some of them. And there is a haunted house out available right now, which looks pretty nice. Alright, so we got 6 of those. And then... get these passed on through. Yeah, go take a look at the on LEGO's website for Haunted House. It's really big. It's pretty cool. I did get an earlier Haunted House set as well. Again, I mostly get them for the pieces and stuff. Is setting off fireworks in your area illegal, Tom Brown? If it is, I'd report it to the cops for as a noise complaint. Get those people cited. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide that in there and get the... There we go. Alright. Interestingly enough, there's a little bit... It's a little bit too tight across there. Like... See if I can get in close there. Now, come on, focus, camera. Camera. I think it's like focusing on my hand rather than the Lego. But the... like, this is a little bit too far back here. So if you get it in, it creates a separation there. So I'm pushing this a little bit that way, because that should line this one up with whatever's going to be on the other side. Not that you know of. Well, you could still report it. There we go. And then... There we go. Okay. So we got those on there. And then we are doing the other side. Probably going to slide on the half bushings on there when that's done. There we go. That is making them nice and getting the other side in and then pushing this down has definitely made this very easy to connect up. So I'm glad I did that. There we go. And finally, the last one. Alright, there we go. And indeed, you can get the half bushings on. Howdy, Sealan, how's it going? Alright, keeping these all locked in and tight. So far, so okay. That's not bad, then. Get on there. Thank you. There we go. All right. Half bushings all around. Okay, these need to go up a bit, like that. And then we just put the legs on. They are, of course, mostly for show. Helps if I have it turned the right way. There we go. All right, so we got 6 legs. We have an extra 1x1 cylinder plate in lime green. You're a pretty solid 36C yourself. Well, that seems rather warm. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, bag number 9. I think we'll just go ahead and finish this up and then do the minifigs when we're done. There we go. Bag number 9 emptied out. And then get the 2 little mini bags. There we go. Okay. Not every joke lands. Some of them crash and burn. All right. So let's go ahead and make the Monkey King himself. Get his tail out of there. All right. There's his legs. Get his tail on. Then his torso. Which is actually painted in the front to match his torso so that you don't have a brown line there. He'd be surprised or angry. Let's make him angry. Why not? And then the Monkey King headpiece itself, which does have a little hole in the top so you can give him a bow. So he's a little angry. We can take the appropriately white handcuffs, simulating, like spider webbing. Get those on him. That's his back. There's his little tail. You could definitely hang him on something with that. Just like that. Woo! Okay. Alright, next up. Okay. We get 3L axles here on the front. There we go. Alright, they are going to the outside. The 2L beams with a cross axle, and then put a half pin in. There we go. Alright. And then we need 2 of these next constructions. So we got the brown axles with stops. Get these connectors, who I think they originally were. I think they debuted in yellow as the switch track switch. So like, you know, it pivots to for you to decide which way to switch the track. 1x2 brick with axle hole. Get that right in there. And beige 1x1 with pinhole, and gray 1x1 with axle hole. And we do gray on this side and black on that side. It's a nice little construction to get studs on either side. Works out pretty well that way. There we go. Slide that on. Slide that on. Then get the axle connectors in dark gray on the ends. There we go. Makes them look kind of like big guns. And then we get the gray axles. Put those on. Also, Monkie King can get up there. Alright, so we make another one of these designs. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I'd like to get that at some point. Alright, slide on another one of these connections, and another 1x2, and then the angle. Okay. So, interesting thing about these pieces is that they basically replace, like, you now have, there's a little 5 here on the straight ones on there. There's a 6. If you get the one that is just the end with the pin and there's no secondary part, that's the 1. So basically you have 1 and then... in fact, we might be able to see it on one of... no, that's... They're kind of buried in there. Well, actually, these aren't. Right, no, this is 6. This is 5. And these are 2. Okay. Let's get that back together. So you used to have basically 2 pieces, actually. You'd have it where it's like this, but then it's only half a pin hole section. And you get 2 of those, and you put them together, and they had little teeth on them that would, you know, like, just connect up like that. You could connect up like that, connect up like that kind of thing. And get it to rotate around. And if you wanted the one that's just like the end, and of course I don't have any here, but the half bushings at the time had teeth on them as well, so those would just go in there. But those pieces were a little bit more fragile, and it was a lot easier to accidentally get like the equivalent of like when you needed the 5 angle. You could get the 4 angle, which is like that, and out like this kind of thing. So that is why they got rid of that and went to just a bunch of pieces for a total of 6, really. It was a 2020 release and will probably be retired soon. Yeah, I suspect so. I mean, if I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not the end of the world, but I do want it. But it is expensive, so... I don't have the money for unlimited Lego, sadly. I wish I did. But it is interesting how they basically replaced what was a much simpler solution, two pieces that go together in various ways, and with 6 different pieces that all serve the same function. Mind you, it's easier to know exactly what you need to do on it. Well, so it's expensive on a like on the level of just expensive or not expensive. It's expensive, but as Lego goes, it's a good price. Like, I'm pretty sure it's better than 10 cents per piece, which has been a standard for a really long time. If a set is 10 cents per piece, then that's like solidly average priced. And I'm pretty sure it's better than that. The big difference is just that Lego today is bigger than it was back when I was a kid. Like Main Street was Main Street was the big town set of the very, very early 80s. And that set only has like 580 some pieces or something like that, 590. This thing alone has over 1,000. So most of Lego has been staying a pretty good price for a while now. There we go, and there we go. I mean, obviously, some sets are more expensive than others in comparison, and they did just increase the prices on a bunch of sets. And then we get the connector on the bottom back here. Okay, and these go in there. And there. Interesting. I was expecting this to, like, if it goes over this way, then it would be like the neutral position is... Okay, well, I guess you can pull it back. Yeah. Like, the neutral position would be like this, and then as you go to the sides, then they go down kind of thing, but... Alright. Gray 1x1 cone. There we go. Get a 2L axle in there. Get our 6L rod with a stop. Which that stop is a lot thicker than it used to be. I'm not sure what the change was for that, or why. There we go. 2x4. A black 2x3 tile with clips, and rounded top 2x2. More stickers that aren't going to be put on. Clip that on and have it hang down. There are 8 legs now. Yes, it's this one, this little guy that only has 6. Okay, and that will go right in there as your little control stick. Okay, and then we grab these two. Slide that on. Slide that on. And stick that in. Slide that on. Slide that one on. And then get the half pin on there. Alright, pretty sure that is going to connect in there. And connect in to there. You're cooking dinner during that earlier conversation, so you missed that part? Oh, that's fine. And, yep. That does go there. Alright. Ooh, ow. That's not good. I don't want it to bend like that. If I can help it. There we go. Alright. Okay. Next up. Okay, seriously, give me some direction on where this part is going. Oh, okay. There it is. Right there. Alright, 4x4 cylinder plate. Flip it over for 2 lime green 1x2s. Flip it back over for the light purple 2x4 and the dark gray 1x2 plates with angle pin or peg. Corner plates. And then this weird cowl piece. I don't know what the heck that's called. Alright, 1x1 with clip there. Specifically a horizontal clip there. Bracket, purple 2x2. Alright, 2 black horn pieces. Get those on the bottom. I don't know if I have any black ones. There we go, those are on the bottom. And then we get claws and these arm pieces in purple, which is very nice. Make little mandibles for this giant spider base thing. Oh, I also missed that 2 of these round end 1x1s with bars go up here. And then we get 2 more down here. And lime green 1x1s to even that out. Okay. pop off the mandible by accident. There we go. And 1x2 with 2 bars as well. There we go. Okay, the dark gray 1x1 cylinder tiles with pins. Get those on there, and 2 red 1x1 cylinder plates down at the bottom. And then we get the trans red inverted 2x2 dishes. Get those on for some nice spider eyes. There we go. So we got some big spider eyes there. You get that LEGO's putting in the quality and stuff, and the price really is fair for how much you're getting. Still, it just makes you flinch when you see 100+ price tags. Yeah, that's true. And it is a problem. I mean, I don't get me wrong. It does lock out a lot of kids and adults from many of the sets. I don't know that there's a great solution, though. Alright, we make even more spider eyes. I do like the way that looks. Ah, and get some venom hanging down from its mandibles there. And clip that onto the front. Gonna bring this forward so you guys can look at its lovely spider face there. Howdy up, Cody. How's it going? Is this really supposed to be a base? Yeah, the whole back thing is a base part. It's a mobile base. Alright, let's pull some of these pieces forward a bit. Let's move you. Alright, there we go. Alright, we get... interestingly, like, this is not a new thing entirely. The shape's a little bit different than the old one. But the old one didn't have, like, a full bar across one side. Just in case it matters. No, it doesn't. Alright. Get that clipped in there. No, it actually has 8 eyes. Oops. Popped off it. It has 6 big ones and 2 little ones. Alright, let's move all of these pieces over here. There we go. Let's see, is that back on screen? No, it's not. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so these are car fender pieces from larger cars, but not like the Technic-sized ones. So there we go, and get a click hinge there, and a grill plate, and then a black claw piece right in there. We'll make our second one. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 of these. And they go on right here. And there. And then we have the 1x2 with a clip. It's not a click hinge piece. And then we get the inverted round end, round top slope, and 1x2, or 1x1 tile slope there. Get that on there. And then we do the same thing here with 1x1 and the claw piece. There we go. Get that on there. Let's do these separately. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a machine, not a real spider, so I don't think it quite matters if it doesn't have the full number of eyes. There we go. And then there we go. Okay, get the claw piece in there. And these go... So we got the clips there. Clip that in. And there's not really much range of motion. I don't think there's supposed to be any. Probably is supposed to meet in the middle there, though. And it looks like those go up a little bit further. Okay, then we put together the light purple treasure chest, which I don't think that I have one in this shade, so I'm happy to get one like that. Put 2 bones in. And the skull. Close the lid. Slide it right in there. Why they're keeping a treasure chest with bones in, I don't know. It is a nice shade, yeah. And that is it. All right. Let's see. So we got some visuals of the thing. Oh, interesting. So it shows the little spider bot being taken apart and put inside. But instead, it's given this guy some huggles and spider kisses. You know. We shouldn't judge their relationship, you know? Yeah, another coffin, apparently. It's a reliquary. I guess it makes as much sense as any. Okay. I have looked at some of the other Monkie Kid sets. Most of them have... Like, one of the reasons why I wanted this is because of all the purple and these nice round pieces. There's a lot of good pieces in this set. Some of the other ones have a few too many bulky parts that I'm not interested in, like windscreens and stuff like that. But I may get some of the others, especially if they go on sale. Monkie Kid could get help from Horse and tonight's minifigs for this adventure. Probably not. Horse doesn't really help people. Anyway, extra pieces. We got an extra white set of handcuffs, which I have black ones. I have light gray ones. I might have dark gray ones. I'm not sure. And I have sand green, so it's a nice addition. Black 1x1 tile slope. Dark gray 1x1 cylinder tile with pin. An extra bone. Small bone. Extra lime green blade piece. And an extra black claw piece. Alright, so let's get a quick look at this again. It's got some wheels on the underside so that it does move pretty well. Like, it really does, and it can just kind of like turn pretty easily on a dime. So that's pretty nice. And there goes another eye. That's okay. I guess I'll get that back on. Some of it is a little fragile, apparently. There we go. Then again, I probably don't need to be moving it around by its head. Breskich, 500 bits for a finish. Well, thank you very much. And you can open that up, and it basically shows the spider bot with its legs, like back here, the body right on there, and then the abdomen back up here matching the other ones, which I guess the other ones connect onto it, so you can have different attacks or something. I don't know. We're gonna leave them hugging and kissing. All right. Let's go ahead and do some minifigs. I will get this one set of instructions up so that it has that picture on it, though. All right. Let's go ahead. I need to figure out some place to put you. One of the problems with a set like this is that with its legs, it's really big. It's really big. Here. Get back there. Get back there. There we go. Alright. Next up, let's do some minifigs. What do we want to open? Alright, starting out with that. At least it's not Titanic big. That is true. That is true. I've been gathering an impressive amount of Lego bones. Well, I mean, you can never have too many Lego bones, you know? Alright, scissors, pen, and let's go ahead and pull one out. How about this one? Okay, just one of them. Not two of them. Alright. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. Yay, minifigs! Gets the ham shovel. Get your predictions in. Alright, so we have gotten Surf Lady. We have gotten Violinist Kid. We have gotten Beachcomber. We have gotten Beekeeper, Aztec Warrior, Little Girl with the airplane costume, Space Police Guy, and that is it. Kind of surprised that we have not gotten the Centaur yet. There should be 3 of each of these in the case. So go ahead and get your predictions in. And we'll get my timer up. I do have my phone over here, which is pretty nice. No, why am I going into weather? That's not what I want. I want the clock. There we go. Alright, minute to go. Get your predictions in. Clearly wastes 10k on a no when it's Centaur pack. I suspect not. It doesn't look big enough. But I could be wrong. It has been known to happen on occasion. Rumor has it that I am sometimes wrong. We should probably not pay any attention to those rumors. I'm never wrong. 20 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let me actually go ahead and move this over here a little bit. Okay, just about time to open it. Okay. I'm seeing that it is closed, so let me get my timer ready. And go. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Definitely not the centaur. What do we have here? We got a big piece there. Let's look at something else. We got a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces. What is... okay, alright, I got it. 17 seconds. 17 seconds. We have the alien guy. I feel the crowbar right here. That is a crowbar right down there. Howdy, Godspawn7. How's it going? Popping in to redistribute. Alright, so 17 seconds. Did I get it correct? Indeed, I did. All right. Fantastic. Let's choose that prediction. Oh, 4%. You guys are getting some, you're getting a big payout there. Let's check that summary. Oh my lord, 57,000 total points Hams won. Dracophile put in 1,400, got 31,000. Isavan put in 537, got 11,000, almost 12,000 out. Strange 2 Society, 500 with a payout of 11,7. Calidor, 100, got 22,23. And Kinshir with 30 for 667. Nice. Who said 20 to 50? That was Sealan, Tidal Rabbit, and Kijikun. And who redistributed? Godspawn7 with a massive 25,000 on 50 to 60. Preskitch, Solarian, Abcody, and Lel Bunny also put in a little bit there. And Farron, 16,000 on no, and Lord Canis, 10,000 on no. Lot of people doing some redistribution there. Very nice. Very, very nice. That just doubled your hams. Awesome. Dracophile free retro game. Yay. Alright, this is not a helmet. That is an actual head piece. Interesting. Get the crystal, and he can have the milky silver crowbar. There we go. All right. So we got an interesting alien here. Maybe an alien thief or something like that. He's stolen a crystal, which does have different length crystal pieces. It's a bit different than I would have expected. I mean, I could tell it was from the picture, but there's an old crystal that had 5 crystals on it, but no top center stud. So this would actually go really well with that as like the bottom. You can put the older crystal piece on top. Let's go ahead and get that focused in, please. There we go. That's his back. That is his front. I think he's just like a criminal, alien criminal or something. All right. Let's go ahead and check that one off. Honestly, I'm looking at this, and they probably should have waited until a different set so that you don't have this green head on this green background. Just saying. Just saying, LEGO. All right, next up. We have, of course, opened up all of these, at least one of all of these, but let's go ahead and pull out another one. Series 22. Let's pull out an early one again. Could it be? Could it be an opportunity for Pepper Girl again? Let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Alright, so we have gotten everyone. We have not gotten multiples of everyone. Oh, and indeed, the ladybug head and this alien head, they're the same piece. How many Pepper Girls would that make? So I got 3 from separate ones, and there are 3 in this set, so I could have a total of 6. I believe I set a couple aside, though. So there may not actually be any Pepper Girls left. I don't know. Enough for a chorus line? I don't actually know how many would be in a chorus line. Getting the alien in this set now would be funny. It would, yeah. We could have double aliens. With the purple... Classic Space torso. So get your predictions in. We've got about 50 seconds remaining. Get XCOM on the phone. The invasion has started. I liked on Wednesday when I was talking about getting the Lumberjack, and then I got the Lumberjack. That was pretty good. That was pretty excellent. All right, 30 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. All right, about 15 seconds remaining. Obviously, by the time you hear me say that, at least some time has passed. Okay, and that is it. All right, let's get our timer open. Reset. Okay, and go. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. I feel... What is that? Let's move around a little bit. What else do I have? Let me go back here for a second. What is that? Is that the shield? I think that might be the shield. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, 39 seconds. It is another one of the Winter Warrior guys. I just needed to verify that I was feeling that shield rather than something else. Oh yeah, Chorus Line's a play, and I think they made a movie out of it. Yep. Alright, there we go. Alright, so 39 seconds. Choose a prediction. That was 20 to 50. Okay, let's check the summary there. Alright. Seal and Mortar with 3333 put in, getting 31,000 back out. Dracophile 1100 in, 10,000 out. Calidor 500 got you 4751. Very nice. And down at within 20 seconds, Tidal Rabbit, Kinshir, Strange to Society, Preskitch, and Kijikun. At 50 to 60, Godspawn 7 once again doing a massive amount of redistribution, 25,000. Solarian, Abcody, and Lil Bunny hoping for a poor showing from me. And Lord Canis finally doing some more redistribution on a no with 14,000. Very nice. Okay. Your vault's been emptied. There we go. Get the little fur collar on there. Go ahead and make him a little bit happier there. Here we go. Get his hat on there. He gets his snowflake shield, his sword, and his adorable pupper. There we go. Look at his adorable pupper. Oh, he's such a good pupper. There we go. Alright, we have gotten him before. Alright, and finally, let's go back to Series 5. We still have not gotten the Gladiator. That is the one remaining one that we have not gotten. Alright, which should we pull? Which should we pull? Let's go for all the way in the back. There we go. Alright. Let's start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? So get your predictions in. 5, 6 of those particular puppers? I don't know. I think it's a little bit different from the one in the medieval blacksmith. Similar, but a little bit different, I think. Like, I think the color's a little bit different. And I have some other dogs, too. It's pretty adorable, though. I mean, who wouldn't want a cute pupper like this, huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Goes after the alien criminal. I don't know why the dog sounded like that. Alright, about a minute to go. Get your predictions in. See what we get. Looks like that pupper can carry a small backpack with that stud, too. Yeah, he might be a little bit too thick for a Lego backpack, which I don't have one. Well, actually, let's see. I got this. If this will fit. Well, this one is a little bit thick, and the tail's getting in the way. So I'm not sure, but it does, he is thin enough for a backpack piece. So, that might work, actually. Alright, just about ready to see if we can do our prediction. Get this guy put back together. There we go. Alright. Okay. Predictions are in. You got 20 seconds? You believe in me? Well, let's see. Alright. Let's reset that. And go. Alright, what do we feel? What do we feel? What do we feel? That's the torso. That is the base piece. What do we have? Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, 2048. I believe it is an ice fisherman. Let's see if I am correct. I did not get it in under 20 seconds. Is it an ice fisherman? Yes, it is. We got another ice fisherman. Alright, choose that prediction. Oh, that would have been a big payout. That would have been a big payout. Very, very close. 20 to 50 seconds. Complete the prediction. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Alright, Preskitch. 10,000 got you 24,559. Seal and Mortar, 99.99 got you 24,556. Kijikun with 30, coming out with 74. Down there at within 20 seconds, Dracophile, Strange 2 Society, Kinshir, Kalidor, and Ice Savan. 50 to 60 had Godspawn 7 once again redistributing 25,000. Solarian and Lel Bunny also helping out a little bit. And Lord Canis with 700 on no. All right, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. He was robbed. All right, Godspawn 7, thank you for coming out. See you later. Once again, the company, the Broken Sword Emergency Critical Fund. Thanks everyone for their generous donations to the cause. So, interesting note about the fishing rod, which the older fishing rods are a lot longer. There's this little notch there so that you can feed something through like this. And do that kind of thing. That is not how this one in particular works, but others can. Of course, the old style fishing rod had, rather than this little like hook on the end or clip, the old ones had a full circle, and it was angled a little bit so that it would actually go, something would come up here and go right through it. Whereas this has to wrap around the backside and clip on. There we go. He's a proud fisherman with his catch. And Strange to Society, have a good night as well. Alright, we have already gotten that guy, though. It is a little bit late, but it's also before 10. I was going to stop. I like to stop after 10. So, you know what? Let's build something else. I got another race car. So let's go ahead and build Speed Champions 1970 Ferrari F12M. And this box has definitely... So I had a box full of Lego that was sit outside. It was delivered and just left on the porch. And the box just got completely soaked through. This is the only box that I think took any real damage, though. And I don't see any damage to these. Well, maybe a little bit, but that's fine. That's bag number 1, bag number 2. There's our instruction booklet. That seems mostly okay. Alright, let me pull up the instructions for that. Okay. So, bag number 1. There we go. Push that to the side. We'll get the smaller bags opened up as well. I'm glad it's red and not yellow. Maybe the alien is the good guy trying to keep the Winter Warrior and Evil Pupper Mastermind from getting the crystal. Evil Pupper Mastermind. Wow. I can go right there. Alright, let's see. Okay, start off with the minifig. Where is his head? Oh my god, he's lost his head. There's his hair. There's his head. We'll go ahead and give him his helmet and visor. There's his hair. So let's go ahead and zoom in on him here. You can see his jumpsuit. Which does have the Ferrari logo on it. So he can go up there. Alright. Starting out, we grab the 1x6 with 1x2's Technic. I'm not sure if this is just to like reduce the amount of plastic used in it, why it has that shape, but I mean, this is brick height, right? Do I have a brick? Yeah, it's brick height. Yeah, so I mean, this is basically a 2x6 plate with two 1x2s with Technic pinholes, or axle holes. I don't know exactly why they are using a special construction for it. There might be something making these easier to get in and out or something. I don't know. Okay, 1x4 with the two cylinders with rods, and get the 1x2s with round ends on. I'm not a big car person. The main reason why I wanted these sets is just because I wanted to see what the like what kind of construction methods they used. This one and the Lamborghini. I mean, I like Lamborghinis, or I should say I liked Lamborghinis as a kid. I don't really care that much these days. They have interesting construction techniques to get the shapes down, so I wanted to get them so that I could build them and get a feel for it myself, in case I want to use any of the techniques in anything that I build. Oops, that does not go that way. Alright, and also red 1x5 and a black 1x5. I have, up until these recent sets, I had 0 1x5s, so that is another thing. Lots of good pieces. And unfortunately, wheels. There we go, and 2x4. Red 1x2 brick hinge. And then 1x2s with clips. Red 1x2 plates there, locking them in. And then the 1x6 bar with stop. There we go. And we get 2 dark gray 1x3s with 2 studs, and we get the red 2x2 top for the hinge. Clip that on and angle it down. Okay, and that goes on right there. All right, and then we get the later style car base, which has a 2x4 space in it. And this one we are putting in a pair of 1x2 tile slopes. And that is it. All right. All right. Interesting note about the instructions. The instructions, it must just be a weird thing with the way that the piece is designed, but there is a line right there and right there as if they were separate pieces. And it's been like that for a while. I don't know why, but it is very odd. Here we go. Get that on. Red 1x2s out the sides. I'm just surprised that they didn't fix it at some point. Because it feels like that could cause confusion to some builders. Like right now, if you look at it, it looks like there's a separate 2x2 piece here and this bracket piece there. It's very weird. Alright. 2x2s with side studs right here and right here. And panel here. And here. Okay, grill slope right there, which is basically getting the same angle on that, so that's pretty cool. Two by three, and 2 red 1x2 plates. There and there. Alright, 1x2s with top clips in black. Where are you? There's one. And the second one is right there. Alright, a sticker that I'm not going to put on. Grill slopes above the wheel points must be representing the brake cooling ducts. I think it might just be to get the angle. It is possible, but they do. It is the only piece that has that that angle. So there'd be a sticker right there, but I'm not putting it on. Get the steering wheel on there, and red 1x3 tiles. I mean, I have no idea what the makeup of this actual car is like, so maybe that it is serving a dual purpose. Okay, 2 1x1 tiles, which is very odd. And then a 1x2 with single stud. Great, 2x4 back here. 1x2 with angle rod, and 2 1x1s in white. And then round end 1x2s, 3 of them. black corner plates, and another white 1x2 with round ends. I'm guessing that things are going to stick in there maybe to flip something around or something like that. I don't know. All right, we've got our milky silver candles and headlight bricks. Stick those in for the exhaust. There we go. Okay, 1x2 to 2x2 bracket, and that curved end piece. Get that right there in the middle. Another 1x2 with center stud, and 2 black 1x1 tiles. Alright. Okay, and that is why they had the red one there. We get the 1x1 to 1x2 bracket and 2x2 curved slope. Black 1x2 with round end pieces. Now, there's no real need for that one there over a regular 1x2, so I'm not sure why that's there. But then the center pins fit right into the bracket piece, and this goes right there to make the back of the seat. Alright, and a pair of bracket pieces on the sides there. There we go. Okay, this is going to be an interesting construction. Have not seen LEGO do a construction quite like this before, so that's nice. Alright, 1x2 with round end pieces and 1x2 brick hinge. Get the black top on and a red 1x2. And then 1x1 with a round clip. And we'd make a second one of these. Oops. There we go. And that means they go together just like that. And the space in between is plate thickness. So I was talking earlier about the oldest style of these round clips. And the way that this one works now is that if you put on a plate or something like that, because this is a plate thickness, putting on one on each side means that they stick out a little bit, but this is... do I have a brick? I do not have a brick. It's kind of a brick. So you can do it this way. So this is 4 plates high to the top of that, 3 full brick height to this piece. So you get a full brick height here. Now that does mean that it's sticking out a little bit, meaning that you need to use something like a bracket piece, which of course I don't have any right now, but a bracket piece like this one to even it out. The old style was thinner, meaning that putting the plates on, it would not be a brick thickness through to each side, but it would be a brick, like the brick height thickness, I should say. Brick height all the way through, but it would be a brick thickness all the way through, meaning that these would be flush against that. So they served they serve separate purposes basically, but they don't make the old one anymore, even though it would be useful. And I think the main reason for that is because of how thin they were. They were just prone to breaking. Most race cars have some kind of air ducts that gather air from the front and blow that air onto the brakes to cool them off. Hot brakes tend to not work as good. Might have watched 1,000 too many racing series throughout his life. Oh no, I mean, when you mentioned it, I don't know anything about cars, really. It made perfect sense, but until I finish building it, I'm inclined to say that they're getting the angle because it is a very similar angle, and it is the only piece that gets this angle. They don't have a tile slope that is that angle, which would work well, but without that. So I'm not saying that you're incorrect. I don't know. It might just be a happy coincidence of, hey, people who like race cars will recognize this as cooling for the brakes while also getting the proper slope. So it could be like a happy coincidence kind of thing or something like that. I don't know. Okay, interestingly enough, nothing is actually going there. It is just getting the height of these things. So that's that. White 1x1 on... Well, that is not pushed down. On there. I mean, if it gets them the angle and also race car fans will be like, hey, it's air cooling for the brakes, then that's, it's just like doubly good kind of thing. Alright. Dark gray 2x2, black 2x2 cylinder plate, and get 2 of these 1x1s with clips on the end. Stick that on there. I mean, I don't know why they don't make a standard slope for that angle, because it does mean that if you want to put that angle on something, you got to have the grill, which means if you're making a roof or a little thing like that, you can't do that. Howdy, Mad Martin. How's it going? One by 3, 1x2 with single center stud. And 2 more of those down here. And the 1x3s in dark gray. Dead tired from a poopy work week, but not too bad. You see, we're building a race car. Yep! A 1970 Ferrari. Okay, black, we get orange on the outside, red on the inside, because clearly you need turn signals on a race car, right? There we go. I don't know what the etiquette is for racing around a track. If you're supposed to signal, like, lane changes and stuff. There we go. Alright, another 1x5, 1x3. And 2 4x4s. Get the red 2x3 right there. White 1x1s with top clips. Well, the red ones I would recognizes brake lights, and that makes sense. I don't know, but and I guess like flashers for if it's if you have a like a technical problem and you need to pull into a pit stop or something like that. All right, and that goes right there. Wow, that is a broad back on this thing. 9 studs across. All right, 1x4 and a 1x4. Another 2x3 and 1x2 tile slopes. I just like the idea of having to signal that you're passing by or something like that. That amuses me. Caution racing, some series have remote activated flashing yellow lights on all cars. Like specifically for I need to get into a pit stop, so you should make way because I might be having technical problems, kind of thing. Engine trouble sort of thing. A sticker would go on here, but I'm not putting that on. That goes... excuse me? Oh, another 1x2 on the front. There we go. These probably need to be turned up a bit more. I assume that the angle should be about the same as that part back there. So race control can indicate slow down and do not pass. There's a hazard on track. Ah, okay. Alright, and that would be a whole bunch of stickers that I'm not putting on. Okay, so, on that bag, we have an extra black and gray 1x1 cylinder with rod, 1x1 black tile, 1x1 white plate, trans red, trans orange 1x1 cylinder tiles, and a clear visor. And bag number 2. Get out. Thank you. Let's move these pieces over here a little bit. Sir, we have extra pieces from the car rebuild. Uh-oh. Ah, it's not necessary. How many extra screws are there? Oh, 40? Yeah, it's fine. That's why we have redundancy. Alright. It just sheds weight. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Let's get the wheels and tires over to the side. Canopy there. Okay. Black ingot and 2 gray headlight bricks. With a black 1x1 plate. And a 1x2 round slope, curved slope. There we go. And get that on that side. There we go. White 1x3 back there. And another 1x2 curved top and a black 1x1. There we go. Alright. Let's see, a 1x2 with clip. put a 1x2 tile on it and flip it over. Black 1x1 plate and a 1x2 curved inverted arch. And that is going on to that clip, that bar right there. All right. Oh, that's nice. That makes a nice angle. Now, they could have had a 1x1 there and a plate, but it's not a big deal. That would have locked it in, but it probably isn't necessary. Alright. Corner slope. I mean, not a corner slope. Corner plate. 1x1 curved top. And 1x1 curved, 1x2 curved top with an angle. 1x6 tile and 1x5 plate. And that goes right there. Alright. 1x2 brick hinge. A sticker that I'm not putting on. 1x1 black plate. Two by two corner plate and a gray 1x4 round top brick, gray 1x3 plate there, and then a 2x2 top for the hinge. There we go. I don't think it's actually using it as a hinge, interestingly enough. Don't think that's why they did that. Okay, get that in there. One by two slope. Get wedge plate. Put that right in there. Wedge brick. Put that right there. There we go. This thing has some interesting, complex things. There's a 1x1 plate with a very, 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 very tiny Ferrari logo. See if this focuses. Come on, focus. There we go. It's a very, very tiny Ferrari logo. And they're covering it up. What the heck? So that's something that they never used to do, is printing on the sides of plates. They're doing it a little bit more now. It's going to be a pain in the butt when I take things apart. I guess maybe it's so you know that it's got authentic Ferrari parts inside. I don't know. But yeah, this is it's getting covered up. See, it's right there, and then whoop, can't see it. Like, what is the point of that? Oh man, that's weird. Get that right there. And red 2x4 tile, black 1x1 plate up front, A few more stickers would go on the side that I'm not putting on. Flip it around so that we can do the other side. Basically going to be doing the same thing. Another black ingot on headlight bricks. Black 1x1 plate. And gray round top. Curve slope. There we go. Slip that on right there. And then white and black. And we get a 1x3 tile there as well. A little bit of schmutz on there. Alright. Another 1x2 with clip. 1x2 tile. Get the black 1x1 on the side. And then another one of the inverted arches. Get that on there for the wheel well portion. Will this be the aliens' all-environmental exploration conveyance? I don't think so, because I don't think this is really designed to do anything other than go on a very, very, very flat road. I always got the impression that these things had very little ground clearance. There we go. Get that on. Alright. And 1x2 hinge. Black 1x1 plate. So it's for the ice fisherman, then. I don't know that it gets good traction there. I think you need, like, an ice boat. Get that on already. And, of course, I know that that is going to go there, and the brick is going to go on there, and the tile is going to go on there. The alien is going to steal himself some wheels. He very well may. Okay. Once again, the 1x1 with the Ferrari logo. Well, oh, okay, so they're all 1x1s with the Ferrari logo. That's why they're hiding it, because there aren't any other red 1x1 plates in this bag. Alright, that makes a little bit more sense. There we go. And a black plate there. Got the tile on already, not putting the stickers on. Alright, red corner plates. Okay, and that's where the logo comes in. Right there. Yeah, I mean, you would not want... I mean, LEGO would not want or expect someone to put stickers on little 1x1 plates. That is kind of ridiculous. It's over the wheel well like it should be. Speaking of wheel wells, there we go. And there we go. And then corner plates on the front. Great 1x1 cylinder tiles there, and 1x2 grill slopes. There we go. Yep, that's it. Okay, and the curved top slopes here. Now that might be going for a real ventilation portion there. Because that's going to be exposed, so they might have done that, and that would explain why they don't have another curved piece there. Kind of amazed by the way they did this, preserve some of the curves of the car. Yeah, they did and that's one of the reasons why I wanted these, even though I don't really care that much about cars, racing, that kind of thing. I wanted to really see how they did a lot of the construction. All right, we got a tooth piece, a 1x1 peak piece there. Get that on there. Push that back. I don't know where that's actually going all the way down to, but there we go. And another peak piece. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure they're doing that to get the same angle, but I don't know exactly why yet. Interesting. Okay. They do have, they are decorated. So we got a 1x2 trans gray tile, but it's printed on the top with just, like, full red. Get the bracket on there. 1x1, and then another bracket there on the end. Another bracket there, and we'll hold it on with the slope piece. 1x1 tile slope there, 1x2 tile slope there. And 1x2 plate and tile slope there. And just a tile here. Okay. So, interestingly, like, they really wanted to get this, like, all the way over to the edge. I would have used, like, I mean, if I were doing this, I would have just used a tile here, which they did not. Where is there's another tile, yep. Like, I would have done that, but of course it would be a bit, you know, it wouldn't be quite as wide. It wouldn't get, like, right over to the edge, which is clearly what they were going for the headlight. And that clips on right there. So that makes a really nice angle. You need to pick up this set. You always loved the 512 and have a die cast of it. Yeah, it's a nice set. I'm liking it so far. we go. And I don't think it's too expensive either. Let's see, that's going to go there. That one goes here. Get the slope on there. There we go. Really isn't expensive at all. Yeah. Well, I mean, part of it is because it doesn't use too many... Like, it has a lot of small pieces. And I'm guessing it's possible that there's the 1x2 tile. Lego's had the Ferrari license for a while, so it might be that the individual license amount... Oh. That is incorrect. I do not want that there. Let's turn that around. And hide the Ferrari logo. Surprised I didn't accidentally get that on the other side as well. There we go. The Mercedes AMG kit looks amazing too. Shouldn't have looked. And here we have the Canopy, which is a modification of the Canopy that originally came out with Star Wars sets for the A-Wing and a few other sets. The difference between them is that this has this rod on the end so that you can, you know, just clip that in, fold it back, fold it forward kind of thing. Whereas the old one had a... basically like an angled half cone there on the end, and it would, you know, it had the tube on the bottom, so it would just rest on you know, studs and stuff. And the problem is that it's just, you know, like you have to just completely take it off to open it, as opposed to like hinging it or something like that. Personally, I like that one better because it looks better than having this rod on it, but, you know, what are you going to do? There we go. Get that there, and this one here. Black corner tile, plates. 2x2 half tiles, and we get the long curves here. Uh, 2x4 with a sticker on it that I'm not putting on, and that goes right there. And we have transparent 1x1 cylinders with rods. Why they're transparent rather than like white, I don't know. These are, of course, for the spoilers. I mean, I'm perfectly happy getting transparent ones. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the heck I'll use them for, but I feel like the other colors are probably easier to get. Clip those on. And then we do the gold wheels. Nothing going on the hubcaps, though. They're just gold wheels. There we go. And finally, the last one on the other side. There we go. Alright, so we got some extra pieces. 1x1 plate in red and black. Red has the Mercedes logo on it. Not Mercedes, the Ferrari logo on it. 1x1 tile slope. 1x1 slope, in both of them in red. 1x1 cylinder plate, cylinder tile in gray. 1x1 peak slope. And another one of the 1x1 cylinders with rods in clear. Alright, let's go ahead and toss the hair in there. Let's get the driver in. Time for the minifig road trip. Yes, yes, the single minifig in his race car. Alright, you cannot actually put the visor up while the canopy is down. Alright, so, let's see. Here we go. Obviously missing the stickers. But it definitely gets the lines. I guess if there's any problems with it, it's that this is a little bit wobbly. But it's not too bad. And there is just a lot of stickers that you would need to put on. But it does look pretty good. I like this notch there. And just getting this like, smooth curve here, and this smooth curve, just works really, really well. So they did a really nice job with this one. So I'm pretty happy with it. It goes well with the Lamborghini. Similar sizes. Similar wheelbases as well. Actually, yeah, the wheelbases are basically the exact same. So yeah, I am pretty happy with them both. They have very, very good construction. Tons of interesting elements and construction techniques. So in terms of, like, just building ideas, these are really good. And of course, if you like, yeah, good angles for Gundams, yeah. And of course, if you like the race cars or the cars themselves, they're very good for that too. Mad Martin makes grabby hands towards the screen. So, that is going to be our stream for tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming out. We will not be back next Friday. I will still be on vacation that evening. But there is a chance that I will be streaming Minecraft earlier in the day. We'll see. But we will be back tomorrow for Spelljammer. And we will be back the following Saturday for Spelljammer as well. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. Had some nice builds, finished up the Arachnoid the Arachnoid base, and another race car. So I am pretty happy with that. So I will talk to you guys next time. See you then, everyone.